Hi everyone, my name is Ademiriola Karunwi, but you can call me Stephanie. I was born in Nigeria. I lived there for 11 years and then I moved to America. Um, I'm I was raised Catholic and that's why my name is Stephanie. People always ask me if I made Stephanie up when I came to America, but I didn't. I was baptized as Stephanie. Um, I live in Maryland. I live in Landover, Maryland right now. I work at the University of Maryland College Park. I'm an IT support associate, and I'm currently in school for my computer science degree. I'm studying computer science with a minor in business. I'm going to talk to you about some of my favorite things to do, some of my hobbies, some things that I like. Today, I'm going to share some of that with you guys today. One of my favorite things, if anybody that knows me knows that I like to read. I love reading, and I'm not able to read as much as I would like to because of the demands of work and school and life. But this May, I was able to read a lot of books that a lot more books than I usually am able to. I read a couple of really good books this May. I'm gonna share some of the books with you. Um, I read Night Circus by Erin Morgenstein. I'm not really sure if I'm saying the names right, but you can always Google them. Night Circus by Erin Morgenstein. I heard about it on NPR. I also read Water for Elephants by Sarah Gruen. That's a really good book. I read She's Come Undone by Wally Lamb. I also read The Hour I First Believed, also by Wally Lamb. And Wally Lamb is my I honestly think he's my favorite author right now. My favorite book of all time is Pride and Prejudice, but like Wally Lamb really just takes the cake. I love his writing. I love his books. Like his characters get you so invested in their lives that you're like when you cannot you don't want the book to end. Like it's just his writing is really good. I also read It's All Love, and It's All Love is a bunch of like short stories and poems by a bunch of African American writers, and it's a really good book. I think anyone can relate to the stories in there. One of my favorite poems that I guess discovered in this book was it's called Black Wedding Song by Maya Angelou. It's really good. I like it. I think it's really good. The books I want to read next are the books I'm reading right now are I'm reading Fahrenheit 451. I have not read that book yet, so I'm reading it now. But the books I want to read next are Americana by Chimamanda Adichie. I like her because I love her. Well, one of the reasons I love her is because she's from my country, but then she's also a really good writer. So it makes it easier to buy her books. I've read books by other Nigerian authors who I didn't like. I was just like, I'm not buying this book, but I like Chimamanda. I love her books. Her other books are Half of a Yellow Sun and Purple Hibiscus. Another book I want to read is And the Mountains Echoed. It's a new book from Khalid Hosseini. I'm not sure if I said his name right, but I love him. He wrote Kite Runner and A Thousand Splendid Suns, and those are really good books. I read Kite Runner. Kite Runner was my introduction to him, and that book had me going through emotions. I loved it. He's a really good writer. Another thing I'm crazy about is Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. I've read all the books. I've watched all the movies. I can recite most of the movies from beginning to end. From beginning to end, I love Harry Potter. Like sometimes I even like Google, like the just clips from it, interviews from the cast. Um, my new thing is because I guess the series is over now and my life might as well be over. So I like to watch a lot of like clips of the last film and scenes and things like that. And that's really my kind of introduction. And I hope that everybody enjoys this class and everybody gets a lot of information and skills to help us improve our communication skills. All right, guys. Good night. Bye.